Another win for the San Antonio Spurs and another milestone for the future Rookie of the Year. Now, the Spurs pulled off the win over a depleted 76ers team 128-120, while Stephon Castle continued to make his case as the best rookie in the NBA, setting a league milestone. We will get into that and what that means for the Spurs moving forward. What's good, Spurs Digest family? I'm Bryan Colbert Jr. here with another Spurs Digest post-game show. And we got back-to-back wins. We're going to talk about all that. But before we do anything else, we have to pay some bills with our friends over at Hot Takes. Spurs Digest family, it's that time of year again. Our favorite time of year. The madness has begun. March Madness, that's right. And we know y'all are major hoops fans here over at Spurs Digest. So we have partnered with the Hot Takes app to bring you something extremely special. That's right. We are kicking off a March Madness bracket for this channel, partnering with the Hot Takes app and, of course, other Digest channels. Now, it's completely free to sign up. That's right, completely free. Just download the Hot Takes app to find the Digest group to join the competition. And it's really exciting because this is such a small pool of people. You have a real chance at winning. And what could you win? $25,000. That's right, $25,000. Just check out the link below or scan the QR code to download the app. And make sure to use the promo code DIGEST in all caps. That's DIGEST in all caps to get exclusive perks when signing up. Again, this is a great way to win because the pool is so small. And again, who doesn't want an extra $25,000? And again, this is completely free to sign up. So make sure you sign up. If you have any questions, hit us in the email below. Hit us in the comments. We are here to help. And we are so excited to offer this to our Spurs Digest family and our Digest family across all of our channels. Shout out to the Hot Takes app for partnering with us. We are so excited about this. And again, baby, the March Madness has begun. Shout out to Hot Takes, always giving us fun stuff. That's a great partner to have. Make sure you download that app and make sure you ask us any questions you have. We will make sure to answer those in the comments. Spurs Digest family, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the doorbell to be notified every time we post. We appreciate y'all for showing the love that y'all do and interacting the way that y'all do. Let's keep it going because I got a feeling y'all got some things to say today after the game that was last night because the Spurs were able to pull off back-to-back wins for the first time since January. Think about that for a second. The San Antonio won consecutive games for the first time since beating the Los Angeles Clippers on December 31st and then the Denver Nuggets on January 3rd, which is crazy to think of how many games ago that was. But it was also the first time the Spurs have won consecutive home games since mid-December. So for me, this is a huge win because I'm not on the tank hype train. I have been saying for weeks now that the key to these games is seeing the young guys ball out, and that's exactly what we saw last night. Jeremy Sochan had himself a game. Keldon Johnson had himself a game, and those are the things to me that are extremely important for this team. Jeremy Sochan was a top 10 pick. Now, you've heard me say this for weeks now, that since Wemby's been gone, now that Fox is gone, the key to these games is getting the most out of these young guys that you invested first-round picks in, not only to see if they can fit with Wemby and Fox in the future, but to see if you can raise their trade stock and go get maybe that third star that some fans are wanting. But I'm telling you right now, the way that these young guys are playing, especially Jeremy Sochan, especially Keldon Johnson, these guys' value is through the roof, especially a guy like Keldon, because, again, we have seen him play majority of different roles that you can play in the NBA. He's played so many different roles for the Spurs, but this off-the-bench role, this six-man type role, he looks so good at it, and it's something that is so valuable for teams that are already set to win. Think about that for a second. Teams that are already set to win can add a Keldon Johnson and not have to start him, have him come off the bench, and he still adds value. That is huge for the Spurs, and Keldon and Jeremy looked great. To me, Jeremy is not a trade piece. It's all the dirty work that he does that really makes him so valuable. I've loved seeing him back in the starting lineup. You see the value that he has, 9 rebounds. He plays ball. He plays hard. He plays physical, and he was efficient, 11 for 17 for 23 points. He looked great, and honestly, his play made everybody's life easier, it felt. I mean, everybody looked good across the board. Vassell, y'all talked about he's inconsistent, man. Y'all got to show Devin Vassell some love. He has looked great. Chris Paul got it done, hit almost every shot from 3, 6 for 7 from three-point line. Now, I know we're not going to see that often, but dang, man, to me, too, what was most impressive was the way that these young cats, they fought to get back, because remember, they gave up a nasty third quarter. That third quarter was looking rough. It was not looking good. It was looking like another loss for the Spurs. However, these young guys found a way to get it done and build off the momentum that they had winning their last game. And to me, this is huge because, again, playing winning basketball, these guys contributing to wins and success, that's what brings value to teams. Teams aren't going to go give up a bunch of first rounders or a first round pick for a guy that does not contribute to winning basketball, no matter how good his potential is. And yes, Keldon's potential is through the roof. Dev's potential is through the roof. Jeremy's potential is through the roof. However, we have to see them be able to win games for that value to really stick. And to me, that is what I saw. And now that we got Keldon out the way, now that we got Jeremy out the way, I had mentioned that Stephon Castle, our future Rookie of the Year, made history, made a milestone tonight with 14 assists he got last night. That is the most for a rookie this season. Just another case for Stephon Castle to be the Rookie of the Year and to be the future guard of this franchise. Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox add a level of size, length, speed, athleticism, and defensive prowess that to me is going to scare teams for years. And I've loved the fact that Stephon Castle, much like I said about Jeremy, has been able to show what he can do when put into this starting lineup. To me, this was the most impressive part about the game because we know Stephon Castle plays defense. We know he can score. We know he can fill it up. But the way he is just able to show how smart he is, the way he's able to hustle, the way he's able to get his guys involved. To me, when I watch Stephon Castle, it doesn't feel like I'm looking at a guy under 20. I'm looking at a guy that's played in the league for a minute, and that's what's so impressive about Stephon Castle. It's just the way he's acted like he has been here before. I mean, look at these highlights. Look at all the different things he was able to do. Look at the way he was able to create space for himself and his teammates and find others in the best way possible. And it looked great. You saw how that was able to help Chris Paul get his shot off, allowing Stephon Castle to really control the ball, control that offense, man. It looked great. And these are the things, again, we are looking at seeing. I know when Fox went down, I know when Wemby went down, it felt as if the season was over. And maybe so, right? Like, I don't think we're looking so much at playoffs or playing right now, but again, we are looking at basketball that does matter because these guys, we're going to have to figure out how all these guys fit. Blake Wesley. Can we talk about Blake Wesley for a little bit? Just the energy we've gotten out of him, the fact that he's gotten more minutes. This is one of those guys I really was excited to see coming off of a birthday. Man, still extremely young. I think he turned 21, 22. Like, but is young, man. And he just celebrated a birthday, came out here, balled out. I mean, the depth of this San Antonio Spurs team is, to me, what is so intriguing. And I don't know if we really got to see the value of our depth while we have Wemby, while we have Fox, while we try to figure those things out with Harrison Barnes and Chris Paul. But now that those guys are out, we are starting to see the value of all of these first-round picks that we have on this team. So I'm very, very excited because next up is the Toronto Raptors. Another very winnable game. Can you imagine a 3-game win streak for the Spurs? Remember, I told you they have not even hit consecutive wins since basically last year. And now we're looking at 3 wins right now. And again, I understand maybe y'all don't want to see wins because y'all worried about the draft. But to me, it's really the assets we already have on the team that's really important. And again, we are seeing that in these games. We are seeing how valuable these pieces can be. And so is the rest of the league. You don't think the rest of the league is taking note of what Keldon's been doing? You don't think the rest of the league's kind of looking like, he might be that piece that helps us get over the hump. Dev might be that piece that helps us get over the hump. Now, I personally would love to see all these guys continue on this team, especially because they've been able to play together for so long. I think we have the right pieces. I think we're just missing a few, maybe another big man, things like that. But I am so happy to see the Spurs win because I'm not on tank time, man. I don't have loser mentality. I want to see my squad win when they go out there, and it's been great to see. It's been great to see the fight. It's been great to see the hustle. Shout out to this team, man, because, again, of all the things they're going through, the injuries, Gregg Popovich, the things he's going through, that stuff is not easy, man. That is your leader. Those are the faces of your team that you've lost, and this team still manages to come out and get wins, come back and get wins because, again, they were down. They gave up a run. And they came back. Those are the things to me that really matter. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Let me know how y'all are feeling right now. Are y'all getting upset when y'all see these wins? Or do you guys see the values in these wins like I do? Let me know how y'all feel. I want to hear in the comments how y'all are feeling. Because, again, we have the Toronto Raptors coming up. And, again, that's another winnable game for these Spurs. And I love watching these Spurs win, baby. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the doorbell to be notified every time we post. We should be giving you a pre-game of the Toronto Raptors game. We're going to talk about why that game is important and how the Spurs can find more ways to get these wins, but also raise value to all of these trade assets that we have. Because, boy, it is going to be a fun offseason for our San Antonio Spurs. I'm Bryan Colbert Jr. for Spurs Digest. I'm up out of this thing. We'll see y'all tomorrow when the San Antonio Spurs take on the Toronto Raptors.